Yo, what's up guys? Yeah, pokeaim here with my week 12 battle of the WBE. There are only 2 weeks left. This battle and my boy A-Drive as my final week. We are playing my friend DuncanCantDie and his team. Excuse me, his team. Very, 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 very powerful. Definitely something that I am worried about. He has Mega Sableye to basically shut down my Mega Gallade, though besides that, Mega Gallade goes in. He has Sticky Web, which is very tough for me to get rid of. And then he has Pokemon like Xurkitree, which is a great balance breaker, and I have balance. And then he has Jirachi, which can do whatever it wants. It could even run like Calm Mind, HP Rock, or Ancient Power here with like Corkscrew Crash or Psychic. I don't know, something like that. Like some sort of combination like that could be really good versus me. So first member, shout out to my boy Gypsy King for working on me with this build. First member we have is my Toxapex. Now I'm running Shed Shell because Block Araquanid could be a thing if he wants to run like Block, Soak, Toxic, and whatnot. I want to make sure that my Toxapex is not trapped, because Toxapex can blanket check Blacephalon, obviously, Hitmontop, potentially Tyranitar, and even get a Scald Burn on the Zygarde. And of course I want that T-Spike up as well. Now we do have Magico. Magico is to stop Taunt from Mega Sableye, to also bounce back Sticky Web, because if we're going to have Sticky Web on the field, it'd be cool if it was an even field with that. Now I necessarily don't care much if he has Sticky Web up because of the way my team is. You guys will see. But it would be great if we both had them, that way we don't have to deal with them. But Toxic Spike is really solid here. The HP and defense lets me take on a Banded Zygarde, 10%, 1,000 arrows, moves from Mega Tyranitar. Potentially, I still take on Blacephalon decently well. But Skull, Recover, Toxic Spikes, and Magico. Magico can bounce back Stealth Rock, bounce back Taunt, bounce back Sticky Web. Next up we have Crocodile. Now my Crocodile is meant to outspeed Xurkitree, and it is basically a Mon that can set up on Sableye. Sableye can't go for the Prankster Will-O-Wisp on my Crocodile. If he opts to bring Sableye, of course. He can't go for Prankster Will-O-Wisp on my Crocodile. I can sub up, and with my HP and defense, I live foul plays, and I can bulk up. I have enough attack investment to knock out max HP Araquanid guaranteed with Constant Crush unboosted, and just sub bulk up Earthquake. Stone Edge is really good versus team. Again, being faster than Zygarde really helps me out. I can even set up in the face of Tyranitar just because of the Intimidate and the bulk ups as well if he wants to run some sort of Dragon Dance set. And very few members on his team can actually knock me out in one hit. I can even set up on Feral Seed if need be. But it's just something to take advantage of the Sableye, and also just a backup sweeper. Next up we have my Mega Gallade. We're running bulk up Mega Gallade. No speed on this Mega Gallade. We have enough HP and Spadef to take a Blacephalon Spike, a Blacephalon Shadow Ball guaranteed after Spike. My attack investment guarantees the KO at +1. With Rocks Up, it is guaranteed from Shadow Sneak anyway. I have enough defense to take a +1 Tyranitar's Crunch if he wants to Dragon Dance on me. And I can also, set up on Pokemon like Zygarde if I bulk up alongside them. Potentially checking the Jirachi as well with this set. We have Drain Punch and Shadow Sneak, which is basically what we need. Drain Punch hits his team really hard, and to guarantee KO on Tyranitar as well from full. And I have Thunder Punch there as just a last secondary move. Just something that can hit Araquanid for super effective damage while also doing neutral to Sableye if need be. My Pallet One is my next member of the squad. This is my Stealth Rocker. We are running Max Spadef because Blacephalon is a threat. They're running Max Spadef that can take 2 hits from Blacephalon. Earthquake obviously knock it out. We have Ice Shard there for the dog, and then Icicle Spear. Icicle Spear is something I might change depending on like maybe Roar could be a little bit better too. But Icicle Spear is definitely something I was thinking about changing. But Saviolite tanks hits. It's a Xurkitree check too. It takes Energy Ball as well. Xurkitree definitely a giant threat to the team, especially if Sticky Web are up. Next up, we do have my Breloom. We're running Life Orb Breloom. Enough speed for max speed Adamant Araquanid if he wants to get cheeky. This Breloom is something just to check Dragon Dance Tyranitar, but it also does a ton to Xurkitree, putting in range of my other priority, especially with Stealth Rock potentially, and, well, Poison. I think Poison is really important here. But with Poison, I have Bullet Seed. Bullet Seed hits his team really hard as well. If I get a free turn with it, for example. Versus Araquanid. Spore as well can be really free versus Araquanid. And then I have Low Sleep. I have that over Rock Tomb because, one, I want to be able to hit something like Feral Seed a little bit harder if he does end up bringing it. But mainly because I'm not going to go for Rock Tomb versus Blacephalon. I don't need to. Rock Tomb can miss. Bullet Seed doesn't. Bullet Seed does a ton to Blacephalon. It guarantees it doesn't get a free sub versus me, and it also puts it, like, with one hit, it puts it in range of Shadow Sneak from Gallade. So a lot of this is going to be me messing around with my priority and making sure I don't lose certain mons. But Life Orb, Technician, Adamant Mach Punch, really nice for checking circuitry. And speaking of checking circuitry in some Pokemon, we do have a Scarf Volcarona. Now, Scarf Volcarona doesn't care about Sticky Web because it still have its normal speed, -1. And I have Overheat there to do some massive damage, something like Jirachi. Jirachi check. Jirachi could be a problem. I can see him, like I said, bringing Calm Mind, Ancient Power, I don't know, Corsu Crash, Psychic or something to deal with my team. Only one that doesn't really deal with is like Bronzong. Potentially, I think. But, yeah. We have Flamethrower, so we don't have to miss. It also just hits circuitry harder and whatnot. Gets off the damage I need. All of my attacks get off the damage I need on Blacephalon to knock it out with Shadow Sneak unboosted. And it's just a nice little check to circuitry. So, yeah, that is the team for today's battle. Guys, go ahead and check out Duncan, and I'll see you guys in the game itself. Alright, guys, so we are here with my battle versus Duncan. Unfortunately, it has to be on Pokemon Showdown because Duncan's 3DS got banned when he went online. He was using his old one from like X and Y, I believe. So, which is funny because I actually had his old friend code. But he had my old friend code already in his 3DS, which I thought that was funny. But yeah, it's not working, so unfortunately we have to play on Showdown. It's either that or Citra, and I couldn't get my thing to work because of what I was using. It has my randomized mons with Dan, so yeah. I expect maybe like an Araquanid, Sableye, Mega Tyranitar, Jirachi, Blacephalon, Zygarde. Like some sort of combination of those 7 to bring versus me. Wow, no T-Tar. Ooh, my Scarf Volcarona is amazing in this. Have fun, bro. Scarf Volcarona is amazing in this. No Sableye, which makes bulk up. Which makes my bulk up. My bulk up Gallade amazing. I'm still writing down team preview. Crocodile. He's probably gonna try and get up webs. Which will be interesting because he has the contrary mon as well. And him on top too. Which is just meant to Rabbit Spin versus me, huh? Crocodile. Excuse me, I wrote down Blaze. Araquanid. I really don't want to play on Showdown. Like, I feel like I'm not... Like, I play on Showdown every day, but I feel like I pay a lot more attention on Wi-Fi because I just want to win. Him on top. He doesn't have a rocker besides Jirachi, which is pretty cool. Zygarde. 10... and Lurantis. So, I mean, automatically at Team Preview, I could see my Gallade just winning. It looks like it does just win after it gets a bulk up. So, I'm definitely going to be going towards a Gallade type of sweep. In this type of matchup, I think I always lead off with my... Are we not playing with timer on Showdown? That's another thing I don't like. Does the timer? Wi-Fi timer? Let me test. I'm going to turn it off. I'll turn it on real quick. I have no idea. But yeah, I'm definitely leading off with Toxapex here. My, oh, no it doesn't. Okay, have fun. I'm leading off with Pex here. Being able to Magikarp, potentially Araquanid lead as he leads off with the Araquanid himself, which is a potential defogger here. He could be HP Rock as well. If he throws off an HP Rock immediately, I definitely want to make the Volcarona play turn 1. HP Rock won't be able to knock me out, so I think I make the Volcarona play. I could get up a T-Spike too, but I feel like I'm going to be forced to sack, and I don't want to end up sacking. Though again, I mean, a T-Spike isn't terrible here because Crocodile, if this thing's gone, Crocodile devours him. Yeah, I'm making the Volcarona play immediately, as he ends up going out to Jirachi. So this is really nice. It does give me the opportunity to actually U-turn here. And the reason I'm going for U-turn initially is because of the... We do find out he's faster. He was trying to get up rocks, I believe. I'm going to U-turn because Crocodile's still really good, and I don't want him going out into anything that can actually threaten me immediately. So we get some nice damage off on Zygarde, which is awesome. I can get in my Piloswine here, and that damage is really good. And I can either get up rocks or expect his Araquanid to want to come out. Now, again, with my Choice Scarf, I think I'll still be good, so I actually value rocks for putting Blacephalon in range of my Shadow Sneak. So I'm going to get up rocks here. I expect him to go maybe Araquanid. Lurantis come out, and his fire resists are being weakened, especially with rocks up. Him on top is an option he does have, though. So don't get me wrong. Yeah, Araquanid ends up coming out. We're going to make the Breloom play, and Breloom. Low sweep, even with the speed, which he will get versus me. Timid. Low sweep does 49 to 59%, so I definitely believe that while he's going to be able to get up his Sticky Web here, I'll probably get up my T-Spike. Yeah, so it is a game that I'm going to be playing with Sticky Web, unfortunately. As Jirachi comes out, this is definitely going to get up rocks in my face, too. Now, I don't know if this is Akaberry Jirachi or Z. See, T-Spike are going to be, Stealth are going to be really good. I have to be careful about that Lurantis, but I really feel like Bulk Up Gallade does just win. So I'm going to make the Volcarona play immediately. As he opts to Cosmic Power up. We're going to Overheat. This should still do a lot. I don't know how much speed he's running, but because I am Choice Scarf, this should still do a lot. I'll show you guys the damage real quick on Overheat. Let's just assume +1. That's level 100. Make it level 50. I just put max HP. I'm just assuming. Yeah, 73 to 88%. So I'm gonna Overheat here. Being Scarf Volcarona. He's faster, man. No! Alright, I landed, which is great. He gets the weakness policy, though. Wow, that's really cool. I want to say I make the Breloom play here. I don't think he wishes in my face. I think he goes for like Ancient Power or yeah, some like Psyshock there, potentially. And I mean, that was really cool, too. Holy crap, that's actually really bad. So he's max speed. Does Gallade kill at +2 defense? My Overheat did 77%. So he's probably max special attack. Yeah, he's not max HP. So he's not max HP, which means that Gallade, Shadow Sneak, 30 +2 defense. Does not do enough. I'm making myself weaker to dog. Grass Knot +2 does not knock me out. I needed to keep Volcarona alive because I can lose to Lurantis. Johnny is not my play at all. It's Megad. I think I make the Piloswine play, I want to say. No Rocks Up is still really good, though, for me. Cosmic Power. I guess he could have... Is timer still on? I guess he could have Grass Knot, but that should not be able to knock me out. And him not having Xurkitree is so good here. We play Grass Knot. And Flash Cannon should not be able to knock me out either, if I'm not mistaken. Even if he's max special attack, let me put that. Yep, doesn't knock me out. Alright, so we go into our Piloswine here. I'm looking weaker to dog though, so I have to be careful, but with my Intimidate I should be okay. So yeah, we go into Piloswine here. If Jirachi switches out, I have the Shadow Sneak in the back for it. Because he has a +2 defense. If he didn't have +2 defense... And Ice Shard is not my play. I can Ice Shard next turn to put him in range of my Gallade. Guaranteed. But unfortunately, it's not guaranteed at that percentage. So I'm going to go for Earthquake here. Him on top is still checked by Toxapex, but Cephalon still checked by Toxapex. My bulk up Gallade is still really good. And having, that's not going to kill me. That did nothing. Alright, so we got rid of Jirachi. Amazing. Jirachi's gone. Obviously, Braylon being gone makes Dog a little bit scarier, but the fact that Piloswine is still alive and kicking is amazing too. I can see him going on to him on top here just to Rapid Spin. Really surprised he didn't bring Rock Swish with my Volcarona. Volcarona is going to be really free in this game. In fact, it's better that I didn't get a Sticky Web too, so. That did nothing. So he's probably either going to go out into Araquanid, or I guess Lurantis could come out, but at this point too, I can kind of just click Bug Buzz with my Volcarona, and I'll be able to deal with the Lurantis. And like I said, my bulk up Gallade is looking amazing. So +1 to I can bulk up in the face of Hitmontop too. It's not. There's no way it's this set. So he might try and Rapid Spin here. I knew Sticky Web was definitely an option from Duncan, and I really want to try and position a Toxapex in, but it didn't make as much sense now that he has Lurantis here. But yeah, he could attempt a Rapid Spin with his Hitmontop. Or should attempt, rather. I guess this could also be Groundium Z. We'll make the Toxapex play. It's pretty safe. As he goes for bulk up. More than likely bulk up Groundium Z, I want to say. I want to keep Pex alive just because the T-Spike is really good. I'm assuming, like I said, it's Groundium Z. Him on top. Maybe really put on the heat for him. +1 Z Earthquake does kill, so I'm going to make the Crocodile play on potentially the Earthquake coming out. There's a Groundium Z as I expected. Yep. And unfortunately he crit me. I would have taken that very well, but very unfortunate I got crit there. However, I think I can bulk up in its face with my Gallade and be good. So I'm okay with him doing that there. Because I get to go out to Gallade now and bulk up myself. And bulk up is going to help me with Araquanid. I have Shadow Sneak for Blacephalon. And I can Drain Punch it all back. So that did absolutely nothing. That is Technician boosted though. That is heat. Not looking the best for me now. That's really heat. I did not expect. It really sucks that he crit my Crocodile, because what I could have done was went back on the Toxapex. Delayed, +1. Him on top's already here. Aerial Ace. Let me put Technician. Aerial Ace does too much damage to me, man. Just gonna go out to Pex here. I gotta keep my Shadow Sneak alive so I don't lose to Blacephalon. It really sucks that he crit my Crocodile though. It really does. But it's definitely not over. It's for sure not over. Yeah, because I'm a Toxapex after all. So that was really cool prep. Just like, again, critting Crocodile really... Because I wanted to be able to pivot twice. Once in a dog as well. Or once in a dog if possible, obviously. Lurantis can come out, and I'm going to go hard Volcarona and just click Bug Buzz. I think I kind of have to. The dog as well is also really good. So he already showed Z, so this could be choice banned. We're gonna make the Palace Line play because I don't die to choice ban. He could quick Earthquake though. If I don't die to choice ban 1,000 arrows, and that is 100% choice ban here. And so like the situation I want to be in, I think, is Toxapex in, because he's gonna bring out a Araquanid. Yeah, exactly. So I want Toxapex in, and I think I want double layer here too. Because the dog cannot knock me out, not from full. It cannot knock me out from full. So I get in my double layer here. I guess this could be some sort of block set, but I have Shed Shell. Okay. Is it goal to... Shoot, this might actually beat me 1v1. Let's show my Magical here. He gets a defense drop and a crit, but like I said, I believe... the defense drop sucks because I have the, I have enough recovers to potentially beat him. I don't know, man. That crit sucked. This is why I hate playing on Showdown 2. Last time I played, what's his name? Who did I play? Wow, why do I forget his name? The last time I played on Showdown, though, I completely forgot his name. And it was... Why am I forgetting his name? I had a Licky, though. And he had Blacephalon, and I got full parried. So multiple chances to get defense drops. We're just going to T-Spike here. Unfortunately, Dog does knock me out at the range it's at. I just got to remember not to... And there's another defense drop. 7. 6. I just want to have enough sacks to have Paliswine alive, man. That's all I need. Also, my Toxapex lives one hit from Dog. 6. 5. 4. I'm out of recovers, but that shouldn't matter. As long as I keep a Johnny in the back to Shadow Sneak with Cephalon, I'm good. 4. 3. Damn. 2. 2 left. I think I stalled here. Yeah, I keep my 2 alive. He actually ended up going to Lurantis, which is great. And I get some nice damage off on it. Now, HP Rock does not knock out Volcarona from full, so I definitely go hard Volcarona. As he throws off a Sewer Power. I 100% go hard Volcarona here. And I believe I just clicked Scarf Bug Buzz. Nice, we knock out Lurantis. So things are looking okay. Things are definitely looking okay. Of course, the dog can just come out and knock me out if it wants to. But things are looking all right. Like, getting that extra kill means I'm up in sacks versus Duncan. So I'm definitely up in, like, I'm up in sacks versus Duncan. But Cephalon comes out. I'm going to make the, yeah, because this being healthy is worth it. I'm going to go Toxapex. Let's see if he specs. Fire Blast there. My dude is Life Orb. He might explode on me. He might end up exploding. Does Explosion kill me? Because if I'm up in sacks, I don't think I can lose. Because as long as I have Toxapex up and his thing can't beat me, I think Timer would run out eventually on Araquanid. I just want to make sure I don't die to a random explosion here. Naive. Naive. Explosion. Explosion does 55 to 65, so I'm out of range. So I scald here. I'm out of range with that too. We scald here. Zygarde comes in. I just have to make it, if my Volcarona lives, I think I go at Volcarona, but I just have to make it that I have enough Pokemon so I don't lose the E-Speed. I don't know the Araquanid's last move, but I think I definitely made the best play here. So again, I'm up in Pokemon, and if it comes down to timer, I can switch indefinitely versus Duncan with my Toxapex. Zygarde, 10%. How much does Gallade Shadow Sneak do? There's no way you're running that much HP. Oh, Shadow Sneak does enough. I legit think I can switch indefinitely with Toxapex, keeping it alive. Play to sack Volcarona? No, Volcarona is always faster. I have to keep my Gallade alive here. Just want to see how much you do with the choice band. 70 to 80%. I'm just trying to think what's the best sack here, because if I have 2 Pokemon alive, I can win. If Gallade does 27 and 33, he's going to be at 39 after. Scald does how much to dog? This is a freaking tough turn. Scald does 25 to 33% to 30% to dog as well. So that is a tough turn. Do I sack the Gallade here and then go Piloswine? And Ice Shard. I think that's the play. There I go. I sack the Gallade. I go Piloswine and Ice Shard because that's definitely banded. I think that's the play. Keeping Volcarona alive is important. Yeah. It is. Even if he tries to double, this is my play. I click Ice Shard here. Because he's going to go Araquanid. Okay, yeah, I won. Yeah, okay, so he tried to predict me to double. But I win the game guaranteed because Araquanid cannot kill. So I win the game 3-0. Perfect. That was such cool tech on him on top. That's game. Let me switch. Well played, dude. Sick tech. MV wanted me to say this. And I ended up doing it. Alright, so I think what he ended up doing was he expected me to double there, but I don't have to because Araquanid can't touch me. That was a good game, man. Like, he literally can't win. I just infinitely switch. Ooh! I think I have too much, though. I think Magic Coat. Yeah. Pull some. Rakudid has more HP than Peck's crap if I do that. If you swear. Okay. I literally win the game. That's fine. Alright guys, well, stay tuned for a million hours of me never clicking anything. Me never clicking Skull to me always switching. I just never attack though. And I have more PP. I think it's just, I think, is this even a Pex kill? Yeah. And T-Spikes has, no. T-Spikes has 28. And Magic Coat has 22. Plus I have switches. $31, $33, which I can do to make the game on DS go to timer. Technically, so like this is my game. Like okay, so he technically has more. Like, you have more, but you can't win. Yeah. And I don't have to. No, what? Sleep Talk doesn't... Yeah. I'm pretty sure it's a wrap. Does it? You have 2 liquidations left. Does Sleep Talk pick moves without PP? Basically, the second you use 2 liquidations, I win though. I just never attack and switch. Like he got that was really cool. But Sleep Talk, you can't Sleep Talk if you don't rest though, is what I'm saying. I don't think with no timer you win at all. That's why couldn't 4th between Pex and Palo? No. Okay, sure. That's fine. Yeah, that's why I wasn't stacking Palace Wine that turn. I think I actually should just win Toxapex immediately and keep my Volcarona. Yeah, I suppose that's true. True. But DS, yeah, DS just wins. I'm taking my 2-0. Hey, but this is a Wi-Fi draft league, bro. Hold up. I mean, timer is a thing though, so he would have to literally get. I will not. I will not. It's not even me. It's not even me. Like, yeah. It's not even me timer stalling. We can just talk about this in the interview. This wasn't a timer stall win. What? What? I literally win because I have more Pokemon. I literally win because I have more Pokemon. The way the DS works. What? We actually have that. Hey, click X, Duncan. Click X. I clicked my move a million turns ago. It's a wrap. I really wish I didn't get crit though on my Crocodile, because I feel like if basically the plan was go Crocodile, get that 1 Intimidate. That was. Hey. You're not just gonna call me randomly during the battle. Wait, hold on.
Battle, you win with timer.
Okay,
you
wait.
timer.
Can you click forfeit, please?
Oh, do you need me to do that?
Yeah, slash
okay.
forfeit.
Sorry.
It's alright. I clicked Magical like 20 minutes ago. I was waiting.
Is it? It's so that you can send the replay.
Yeah,
Sorry, I forgot about that.
Yeah,
I forgot you needed the replay.
Yeah.
I forgot you needed the replay. I thought we just established you win on timer stall. I can't win. Dude.
Yeah. That was really cool.
That whole game came down to a 50-50 on whether you would double against Zygarde or whether you would ice shot.
So the reason it still worked in my favor is because I had more sacks than you.
But Zygarde had E-Speed, so, and
Yeah,
E-Speed
yeah,
can
yeah,
hit
yeah.
KO with Volcarona. So, like, as far as I was concerned, when you went into Pylo, doubling into Toxapex, if I switched in Araquanid and you doubled into
Yeah.
Toxapex, I lost. But if I stayed in and you didn't Ice Shard, you lost.
Yeah.
Because then you got swept. So I just had to risk, like, you thinking I'd dude.
I really wish you didn't crit my crocodile. As you can tell by the fact I lived that, I was very bulky. And
Where was the crit on Crocodile? What did I crit it
the
with?
Z Earthquake, bro. When I scouted for Z Earthquake.
Oh,
Yeah, because like I was a really bulk. So like the plan was save it as a sack and then go Toxapex and things
How
back.
bulky were you?
I was
How
max
bulky were
HP
you?
and I had some defense. I had 4 defense, max HP. So the plan was to use it as a sack for later as well for dog.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense. That
So
makes
like
sense.
yeah, it would have given me an extra Pokemon. Now the Sleep Talk
Max
is really
HP,
cool.
4 defense. Max HP, 4 defense.
Is that more?
Hit
Yeah.
on top.
You did
I'm just
86% on the
calculating.
crit. So you did about
Yeah. Earthquake. Z Earthquake did 53
Yeah,
to 63.
exactly, 50.
But
So-
then no. But then Mac punched us 54 minimum.
I wasn't.
dude.
No, I wasn't staying in. I wasn't staying in if I didn't get crit
Oh,
because
then you
I
double
want
back
to use
out.
it as a
Right,
pit.
right.
I want to use it as because it could take one move from dog, right? It could take one move from dog if it was at 50. So I wanted to use it to pivot in and then pivot back and pivot in to get like poison. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I
Yeah.
see you. Because then
Yeah.
you sack it to dog. I mean,
Exactly.
dog was banded, so it
Yeah,
does
yeah, yeah,
actually.
exactly.
It kills.
No,
But
no, no.
you get to sack it. Could you not know? You could have done the exact same thing. It would have killed you anyway. Dog 1,000
No.
hours does 56% minimum
From neutral.
from neutral.
You're not counting.
Oh,
You're
right,
not counting
minus-
neutral, bro. Yeah.
Minus
1,000 arrows
one,
does 37 to 45.
Yeah,
Exactly. So the
right.
plan was so basically, I knew the end game would come down to Araquanid, especially after Blaze was there.
Yeah.
I didn't know it was Sleep Talk, by the way, which is why I went Volcarona, because I could pivot one turn.
Dude, do you know how close, by the way? Do you know how close I came to running the same Araquanid I ran against A-Drive's one last season?
Was it
against
the
A-Drive's
spider
Toxapex?
trapping one?
Spiderweb, Soak. Yeah.
Oh yeah, I
I
had
came
Shed Shell.
so
I had
close.
Shed Shell on my Toxapex.
There's no way!
I had Shed Shell on my Toxapex for
What?
that. I also thought you'd maybe bring Block DD Tar.
Oh,
So-
right.
So
Yeah,
like
yeah,
that
yeah.
and Araquanid. That's why I had Magikarp for stat. But when you showed Lances, I was like, okay, I'm really scared. I'm glad I brought Scarf Volcarona in this game.
Yeah, I'm not.
So yeah, like that was why like the crit hurt because I couldn't go about my game plan the same way because I basically my
No,
yeah.
that crit, now that I know your plan, that crit was super significant.
Yeah,
At the
yeah.
time, I didn't think it mattered because I thought you were just sacking Crook.
Yeah.
But if you were going to double him back up to then take 2 hits from Zygarde to get 2 poison damages,
Exactly.
that would have then put me in range where you could have stalled me out with poison,
exactly.
even if Pyro's
It also
line got
meant
down.
I could go Gallade and Shadow Sneak to KO Zygarde.
Oh, you had sneak?
Yeah, I had sneak and
when you bulked up, I was like, "There's no way he's got sneak."
I had sneak, but it wouldn't kill him on top because you were defense raised, and I calced the thing. So basically, the play was I had sneak, and if you win Araquanid, you only had you had limited liquidations, right? So you had 2.
Yeah.
I have Thunder Punch on my Gallade as well, so I could technically bulk up infinite, like if I had more sacks, but. Because of that's why that crit tilted me, and I was starting to say, man, this is why I hate playing Draft League on Showdown.
Well, you won with Timer Stall, which doesn't even exist on Showdown. So,
Yeah.
you know, you take your W's, bro.
we
Because
do.
this is something I do want to discuss. I said we'd discuss it in the interview on the text,
That's
which
fine.
is probably edited out both
That's
of our
why.
videos.
No, it's all there. It's still there. My whole that's a recording. This is why. Like,
So the crit definitely gave me a lot of momentum,
Yeah,
right? And
'cause-
then I was able to ride that momentum with Zygarde so hard.
Yeah.
No, like it all came down to that 50-50 with Piloswine. I really thought you'd predict me to switch. I was so sure
that
you'd
that
predict me
turn
to switch.
it was less of a 50-50 because you're right in front of me. So basically, that turn would be a
Yeah.
50-50, and the next turn is. But in that turn, I would give myself like a 60% just because you're right in front of me, right? So
Yeah, and people would prefer to not switch. Yeah, no, you're right. It was the safe play as well, because if I did go Araquanid, then there was the 50-50 of whether you went back to Toxapex or you stayed
yeah,
in.
exactly,
like,
exactly.
Yeah.
That one becomes a true 50-50.
Yeah. Whether I double back into Zygarde or whether I click liquidation.
Now I tried to go
Yeah.
Volcarona to U-turn out into my my Toxapex to get the thing, but then you revealed Sleep Talk, which was like, oh man, no. And you got the liquidation too. So I
Yeah.
was like, yeah. But again, like I
I
just,
got really lucky with my sleep talks. Like I know I got lucky this game. I'm just happy, Joey, that
It was
Mr.
close.
Never Have I Ever Lost had to time us. Have you had to time a stall yet this season?
no, it's technically
there it
not.
is.
Yeah,
I'll
I mean,
take it. I'll
you technically
take it.
can, but I mean, I'm just talking about. Also on Wi-Fi,
Dude,
maybe you would have crit me, you know.
Yeah, that's true. And, you know, you allowed me to use Showdown because my 3DS is banned.
Bro, I told them, I was like, why did this dude go online and get banned?
Okay, because it's my Japanese 3DS, but I don't have a Japanese copy of Ultra Moon, so I just put an English copy into the Japanese 3DS and enabled region free.
Oh.
But Nintendo caught me
Yeah.
using an English copy. Because I've got GameSync enabled. It's my fault. I should have disabled GameSync before I did that, but I didn't.
I mean,
so.
we wouldn't have, like, known.
Yeah.
Like, what could we have done anyway? Like,
Yeah,
to be
there was
fair.
not like Citra was the only other option. Yeah, I think it was a super close game.
Yeah,
so I'm
it was. Like I said, I was like seriously tilted from the earthquake, the Z earthquake, because I knew it was coming out. I did not think about aerial ace. That was fantastic prep. MV wanted me to say that because he was talking to me before. He's like, "What do you think we're gonna bring? What do you think we're gonna bring?" I just want to watch the interview and help you say fantastic prep. So.
I mean, he did build a fantastic team. Last minute, a couple of things had to change. He left me with Mind Blown Blaze with Ear Papaberry, saying that it would let me get off 3 Mind Blowns without dying.
That's not how it works.
Because he thought Mind Blown rounded down.
You know what? I think he thought that because I used Recycle Mind Blown Blacephalon when I Papaberry in Alive, and it didn't work that way.
Yeah, it does not work that way.
Yeah, it does not.
It's very unfortunate that it doesn't work that way. It would be way better if it did, but yeah. So that last minute had to change to like Life Orb Fire Blast, which was not as good. Toxic Spikes. Why did you bring so many If Hitmontop should have had Rapid Spin, why did Hitmontop not have Spin?
Well, the thing is, if Hitmontop has Rapid Spin, it's not going to beat my Toxapex.
No,
Like I also want to note that like another reason why like the crit matters because my Toxapex at full HP guarantee lives a choice band 1,000 arrows. Guarantee, not even close. Like I said, you don't kill me at all. Because I'm physically defensive with bold nature.
I knew you were physically defensive when I hit like 7 with liquidation. Like that move is very strong. It should have done a lot more damage to you. I was like, dude, this guy's so bulky. But I still didn't think you'd live that Psy Shock. Not gonna lie, did not see that coming.
That boy ate.
That's a Blacephalon. I do wish we'd gone with Scarf Circuitry, which was my original plan.
I thought you were gonna bring Circuitry. That's why I could play my Braylon a little bit more loosely. Like I went out to it on the Jirachi because I wasn't sure what you were running necessarily. I was like, okay, maybe you can't kill me here, but like it's otherwise a sack. But I'll show you my Gallade EV spread if you want to see it. Peep that.
Dude, that Gallade was a threat.
Peep that Gallade EV spread. Look at it.
You're disgusting.
That boy lives a shadow ball from Blacephalon. He chews it.
Hey, dude, look, I get it. I don't like you. Okay, we're not friends anymore. Never have I ever. I want to also make it clear to your viewers, I have beaten you one time.
I don't think I've ever lost to DuncanCantDie.
That's just.
Don't think I've ever lost to DuncanCantDie.
I was Duncan knee deep at the time, but.
Who's that? Is there any proof of his existence? Let me go to his YouTube channel.
Oh my god.
YouTube.com/Duncan.
The URL still goes to my channel. It still goes to my channel.
Duncan knee deep. Yeah, when I search for him, it auto forwards to DuncanCantDie. Interesting. Huh. Let me check on Twitter. Maybe Duncan D deep exists. Twitter.com/.
I've got a placeholder for it.
Deep.
I've got a placeholder.
This is a backup saving my old name. My Twitter is DuncanCantDie. Oh, this is you, DuncanCantDie.
Look, I've beaten Joey once.
I don't remember this.
This is not the second time, but I came really close.
You did. I mean, I said it multiple times. K-Cray, Iron Boff, you, and A-Drive have great matchups versus me. Like, just period.
I did not feel like that. I did not feel like that playing this game. I think the Lurantis was so wasted in this matchup. I don't know.
I honestly did not expect it to come because I thought it was Sucky versus me, truthfully.
I thought so too, but MV was like, nah, fam, it bodies him.
Well, I listened to it. I went hard Volcarona and just buzzed it, and that's how I expected it to die.
What was I meant to do? You had a Volcarona. What does Lurantis do?
Did it have HP Rock?
I don't know.
I mean, I went Volcarona because I lived HP. Wait,
no HP Rock.
Wait,
no
what?
HP Rock.
What was your set?
No. Oh, dude. Lurantis was Superpower, Leaf Blade. Let me get it up. Superpower, Leaf Blade, Aerial Ace, and Defog.
So basically, it lost if Toxapex burnt it.
Yes.
Okay.
I don't know, dude.
Okay, I'm just making sure.
It's like 5 out of 6 of the Mons MV brought absolutely killed it. Like they did everything they were meant to do. Like the Jirachi did everything it was meant to do. Blacephalon was a little bit disappointing, but that's because I misplayed. Zygarde did hella work. Hitmontop did hella work.
Yeah, I expected, like I said,
Araquanid did
I
hella
expected
work.
that choice band Zygarde, and like it, because I planned out like a lot of the game beforehand, and it really sucks because I like winning cleanly, and I really feel like having that extra sack to just guarantee that Zygarde can never come in. Like just
if you had that extra sack, you wouldn't have had to take me to timer. That crit is why you took me to timer.
Yeah, exactly.
But I don't care. That's part of Pokemon. So's the timer. I'm not mad.
I know.
Make it very clear.
Yeah, technically the rules in WB
I have timer stalled the fuck out of people before. But we agreed. I don't care what the rules of WB are because I agreed to forfeit this game based on the fact you could timer stall, regardless of whether you did
it's
or not.
like what else would I do in the battle? Like, do I just forfeit when I'm up 2 Pokemon that can
Yeah,
win?
because does WB allow timer stall? I don't even know if it does.
I think the WB says like don't be a prick, don't timer stall. But this is not me being a prick. This is me talking.
No,
out.
you didn't have a choice. You did not have a choice.
Yeah.
If you didn't timer stall, you were literally relying on a 50-50 sleep talk, killing your Piloswine and winning me the game.
Exactly.
Because the only way I could win in that matchup is to timer stall you back. That's the other thing. If I killed,
yes, exactly.
If you tried to play it out and I killed Piloswine, my win con is then to timer stall you out because I will always end up on a higher percentage of my team's HP because I have less bulky mons. That's it. So one of us was going to win with timer stall, and you're the guy who deserved to win with timer stall because you had more mons. So it's not, I mean, the only way I won was if you decided not to timer stall and then I decided to timer stall, which would be a dick move. That is the definition. That is being a dick. So no, I'm not mad at all. I've timer stalled. I think it's fine. It's part of the game. Sometimes you just have to do it. There's
what was the? I mean, we didn't even end up doing it. We just talked it out.
Yeah, we just talked it out.
Yeah. What was the?
Because we're both sensible humans.
Yeah. What was the Jirachi's full moveset? The last 2 moves.
Okay, so
last move,
it was Psyshock, Shadow Ball, Energy Ball, Cosmic Power.
Yeah.
It bodied something. I did not expect overheat.
It broke through. Yeah.
Yeah, the really sad part is that you overheated because then I had to. The other option MV was playing with was Adrenaline Orb and Mind.
Adrenaline just seemed worse. I think Weakness Policy. Weakness Policy was literally best for you because that's the only way you were able to do damage.
Yeah, and I got 2 Cosmic Powers up, which was very nice.
Yeah. It's max speed, right? Timid.
Yes? Question mark.
It should have been because my Volcarona, because Sticky Web.
Speed,
Sticky Web puts it -1. So.
Yeah, and then I still outsped you one time. So yeah. That makes sense. No, it was timid max speed.
What if I quiver danced? What if I quiver dance on that?
Seriously, with Quiver Dance, because I didn't expect you to have overheat and you wouldn't have been running it if you were Quiver Dance. The reason I beat Quiver Dance is I had 1 Cosmic Power before you would have Quiver Danced. And if I get to +6 defenses, you still don't kill me with anything but overheat. So then you activate my weakness policy and I kill you back.
I was just thinking about the case if I was a bold, like a defensive Volcarona, which is like.
If you were defensive Quiver Dance, I lost. I lost the game.
No, I was just thinking, bringing things like seeing what sets could work. But yeah, I mean, like I'm glad we agree. Like I said, like I don't think I should have went hard Volcarona. I didn't even think about Sleep Talk, so that's my bad. And I wrote down potential Araquanid sets too, and Rest Talk was one of them I wrote down. Like I thought you'd use like a Rest, like you said, the trapping one, which is why we put Shed Shell. It also helped versus like block Dragon Dance T-Tar, which I thought you might use versus Toxapex. I'd
have loved to have T-Tar instead of Lurantis. I'd love to have any
really
one instead of Lurantis. Sableye instead of Lurantis.
That's another one. Like I'm really surprised you didn't bring Sableye, because in theory, if I let off with my bulk up Glade turn 1, I won.
What did I lead with? I don't even remember.
I think you led Lurantis. But like if I got it in versus maybe like a Araquanid or something, I just bulked up and.
Yeah, I led Lurantis.
I didn't stay in because I was worried about Leaf Storm into HP Rock, like you predicting my Volcarona. That was literally.
Okay.
That was literally.
I was very upset with Lurantis as a mon in general. I did predict though Magic Coat Toxapex as either your lead as Crocodile or Magic Coat Toxapex, because those are the only 2 things that could stop webs. Like Crocodile with like Z Rock, and then. Yeah,
I had Z Rock. Yes, I had Z Rock. Excuse me. Excuse me, Z.
No. Z is fine. Is that right? You got it right the first time. It's fine. No, I think this. I enjoyed this game.
Yeah,
I think I played a lot better than I have previously in this league. I actually prepped for this one though. Like, hardcore prepped with MV. This is the first time I prepped properly this
Because,
season.
yeah, you want to
I
win.
made time this week because beating you would have top cut for me. I'd have top cut. Even
And
a tie with you,
I
I'd have top
really
cut.
tried hard in this one because never have I ever lost to DuncanCantDie.
Ah, fine.
I couldn't let that, and I could not let that start today.
Subscribe to DuncanCantDie.
Yeah, check out Duncan. Definitely watch his side as well. Dude, that one turn when Zygar was in, like you saw how long I took. I was like, oh my, okay, how do I want to end game here?
Yeah, oh god. Pilot Swine was a roll too for max HP, but I don't know. Like, you were max HP, max SPDF, right? Pilot Swine?
Yeah, I had no defense.
Yeah, so I rolled min there with that 1,000 arrows. I just want you to know there was an 8.25% chance I could kill you there. I just want you to know that. Like,
What turn? 1,000 arrows, 41%.
yeah, 41, and according to my calc, which might be wrong because I'm often wrong.
No, you had,
The
you had a
Swine-
chance. You did have a chance.
Yeah, it's the lowest chance. It's like the max hit only, but I did have a chance to kill you. I rolled min instead.
That's still a chance, though.
But if I'd killed you there, Zygot just won.
Yeah,
he actually just won.
it would have been tough.
So I think, yeah, I'll take taking you to the
I would
point
have
where
basically had to go, because I would have had to go and Gallade after and Shadow Sneak, and then it would still come down to, you're talking about the end game, right?
Yeah.
So I would have to go Gallade after and Shadow Sneak, and either you die to poison, or, because you take an extra turn of poison there, and then, what is it that I was thinking? And then come down to, like, I think I'd still have more Pokemon versus Araquanid.
Yeah, but yeah, I think it would have been a lot better for me. I'd have had to play around still because the fucking toxic spikes. But
Good old reliable toxic
for me.
spikes.
It would have been much better for me to take that out there.
Good
but I
old
didn't.
reliable toxic spikes.
They're so good, dude.
Toxapex is amazing.
Toxapex might be the best mon in draft. Like, it's
Dude,
so.
I think it was tier 2? I think it was tier
Yeah.
2. Hey, that mon is a value pick. Yeah, it was clean. But yeah, guys, go and check out Duncan. His channel link will be down below. You have anything else to say?
No, thank you so much, dude. I appreciate all the help you've been giving me as well. I want people to know he is still teaching me competitive battling to this day. Like, I watch his live streams, which you should check out at twitch.tv/pokeaim.
Hey.
I watch his live streams where he watches all of the battles of the week, and I take notes on what he says I did
Yeah,
wrong. I think that's why I've been
and it's
improving.
not me trying to be a jerk, because I
know.
rewatch my
No,
games. I
appreciate
rewatch
it.
my games too.
Dude,
But-
I appreciate it. I really appreciate the help. You're giving people free advice. Anybody who takes that offense to that is somebody who has way too thin skin. You are one of the best competitive battlers, giving people competitive advice. That's
Thank you,
good.
man. I appreciate it.
That's good.
But yeah, was a fun game. Toxapex proves its worth yet again throughout this entire season. I'm so surprised you didn't bring rocks either, bro. Like rocks tar, or even some type of thing. We'll talk more later. But
Yeah, we'll talk more later.
Yeah, check out Duncan. I'll see you guys. Peace.